If you look at the first sentence, it refers to the resistance to sound transmission. This is the basic concept of acoustic impedance, and it's okay to remember it simply as a kind of reaction. I explained this earlier with a diagram. When you transmit ultrasound to the liver reacts in a certain way. You can easily understand this reaction as acoustic impedance. In other words, the degree to which tissue reacts when ultrasound is transmitted to it, that's what impedance is. The degree of this reaction varies depending on the type of tissue. In the case of air, there is almost no reaction. So you can say that air has the lowest impedance. You need a reaction in order to create an ultrasound image. But since air doesn't react, it doesn't show up well on ultrasound images. Next, you can think of soft tissue as having a moderate level of reaction. Then, in the case of bone, it has the strongest reaction. In other words, you can say that bone has the highest acoustic impedance value. Because bone reacts the most to ultrasound, it appears bright on the image, which is a characteristic of bone. What you can learn from this is that the more strongly a tissue reacts to ultrasound, the brighter it appears on the image, and the less it reacts, the less visible it becomes. That's how you can summarize it.